Good day to you all. That was very Brian Blessed-esque there. Good day to you all, I'm Brian Blessed. No, I'm not. I'm not Brian Blessed, but I am going to bring you a battle against a guy called Arcena. Now, looking at my team there, I did kind of bring a mixture of old favourites, so I got my Fearow there, my Choice Scarf Fearow, got the Behemoth, who's going to do quite a bit of work this game, and I got Shuru as my defensive wall / rapid spinner. I've kind of got into the habit of using either Tentacool or Sandshrew in PU for rapid spinning. Now they're both pretty good. I mean, Sandshrew is the physical one with kind of Earthquake, rapid spin, Stealth Rock, and Knockoff. Sandshrew is slightly preferable to me because it does get the Stealth Rocks as well, but Tentacool on the other hand can also get Scald, which is good for burns, and it can get Knockoff as well, which is, well, they both get Knockoff, but Tentacool can also get access to Toxic Spikes, which can come in handy occasionally, so... Anyways, gonna go to Sandshrew here, just to take whatever from Matang. If he wants to Toxic me, then I don't really mind too much. Just gonna go ahead and knock off his Eviolite here, just because I really don't want that thing to have its ridiculous defense stats. And that does come into play a little bit later, as you'll see. So I go for a Rapid Spin here, just to get rid of his rocks, as he's gonna Toxic me. Bit unfortunate, but I guess I didn't really have anything I'd rather have Toxic, or did I bring a Poison type? We'll see in a sec. Anyways, he's going to go to Regice here, as I just go for an Earthquake just to get some damage off. I didn't really feel like switching because, to be honest, a Matang with +1 attack and Meteor Mash can still do a pretty decent chunk of damage. Do those things get Home Claws? If they did, I'm not really... I guess I might make an offensive Matang set if it does get Home Claws. Because that thing could be pretty good. I mean, Home Claws, Bullet Punch, Meteor Mash, yeah, I could see that working. So anyways, gonna go to Donald Duck here just to take the Ice Beam here. Now this is a physical Golduck set which I've been trying out for a while, and it's Home Claws, Cross Chop, Aqua Jet and Ice Punch. Now you'd be surprised at how effective Golduck is at being physical. It can also get Hypnosis, which I guess kind of pairs up with the Home Claws to a certain extent. But I figured, yeah, 3 attacks, and I guess you could also have Zen Headbutt or Aqua Tail as well, which pair up pretty well, but I thought, okay, priority with Aqua Jet and then 2 powerful moves, and that should be me sorted pretty much. So I hit the second Cross Chop. Unfortunately, it doesn't kill him off, but it does bring him down to a range where I can bring in pretty much anything and just kind of finish him off. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in the infamous Fargus here, my Technician substitute. Charge Beam, Psychic, and Hidden Power, base 60 Bug or something. I think it's HP Bug. HP Bug is great on Psychic types for dealing with Dark types and other Psychic types, and Grass types I guess is helpful as well. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting set, but I'm going to have to go and switch out. I don't know why I went for Charge Beam, because that might not have killed, and he still has Floatzel around and the Swellow to threaten me out, so... yeah, whatever. Go to Shrew here just to Death Fodder him off. Sorry Shrew, you're going to have to be the Death Fodder in this situation. Now I can go ahead and go into Stumpy here. I didn't want to go straight to Cradily, number 1, because I don't have Storm Drain. Number 2, because I didn't want to take any extra damage and I'm a more specially defensive Cradily. So I'll just go for a Giga Drain here just in case he wants to stay in. And go for Brick Break or whatever. I think possibly he's Choice Banded. I didn't catch the item on this video playback here, but I kind of thought he was Choice Banded at the time, I imagine. So anyways, just going to go ahead and recover stall this Swellow for a bit. He does have the Brave Bird Recall stalling him down, and of course the Burn as well, so... I don't know why he goes for Facade on this turn, because he will die to Burn anyway, so I would have probably gone for Brave Bird again, but... yeah, he's going to go for Facade. That does around about half, and I can just kind of recover it off again. I felt kind of bad for doing this, but to be honest, I had nothing better to actually take on the Swellow, so... yeah, Swellow's going to go down to the Burn, which is great, because Swellow is actually a pretty big threat in NU. The only thing really holding it back is the lack of coverage, so, Rock types and Steel types completely wall that thing. So now it goes to Gardevoir here. Now, by his team structure, I thought this would be a more defensive thing, so I assumed he'd go for Toxic or something. But he goes for Psychic, and it actually takes me out in 1, so that tells me he's probably a more offensive variant. Now, had I predicted that, I would have stayed in and gone for a Mirror Coat, which would have easily taken him out, because Cradily would have been able to take 1. But I think, okay, let's go to Mr. Mime just to scout and see what he has, just in case he has some other item which is not like a choice specs or something. I think that's what I suspected at the time, but yeah, gonna sub up for a bit just to see what he's gonna do, see if he changes moves, whatever. But he doesn't, so I figure, okay, just go for a hidden power bug. And that damage does tell me that he is a more offensive variant, because there's no way Gardevoir would take that much damage if it was the defensive variant. So HP Bug does a pretty good chunk of damage. Just gonna go for it again and take him out because, hey, why not, right? He can't finish me off because I am faster, and that is a kill for Fargus. Good job, buddy. You're much better than your Pandemonium variant. Now he's gonna go ahead and bring in his Floatzel once again. Now Floatzel is one of these Pokemon which always causes me a lot of trouble. And it's a damn good Pokemon. I love its design too. Nice little weasel with one of those, what do you call those things? We used to have swimming lessons, and we had these things called woggles, I think they were called, like these kind of foamy coloured, what do you call them? Strip things. I don't know how you describe them, but they're like sausages, they're like foamy things, and they float you in water. I always thought that Floatzel was carrying one of those, but I guess it's just kind of the float that's built into its body. I don't really know, but point is, Behemoth takes him out because I do have the Focus Sash. I didn't want to waste my Focus Sash here, but I figured, what choice do I have at this point? But I know that I do probably need my Behemoth to take out the Metang at the end. Even though it's not ideal for Metang, at least I have got rid of his Eviolite, and I can hit him for neutral damage at least, so yeah, I may as well save him. Now I was going to go for a T-Bolt there. I'm really glad he didn't go for Focus Blast, because 2 Focus Blasts probably would take me out. I'm going to go for Mirror Coat just because if he wants to switch, then fine, I don't really mind. But if he does want to stay in, Focus Blast shouldn't kill me because Cradily has pretty good special defense, and I think Ampharos does have very good special attack, but I'm thinking Cradily can take one. And luckily I do, because otherwise this thing would have completely wrecked me. I mean, there's no way Muffin would have taken out this guy in one hit. So I'll get it for Mirror Coat, finish him off, that's great. Now all he has left is Metang. I have a 1 HP Muffin and a low HP Cradily, and he has Meteor Mash, he has... what else do Metangs have? Earthquake, maybe Bullet Punch, I don't know. No, he has Toxic and Stealth Rock, doesn't he? But the point is, Meteor Mash will do a lot of damage to Cradily, and let's be honest, Mothin's not taking anything. So I figure, okay, try and recover for a little bit and just Ancient Power away. I could Giga Drain, but there's always that small chance of getting the random stat raise from Ancient Power, so I figured, yeah, let's give it a go. I do actually get one there, which is great, because it means that I do actually outspeed him now, and I can get off a recover and just stall for a little bit longer. So I get off some reasonable damage, I guess. At least I do bring him down to a respectable range. He does get a crit on me there, which is what I get for stalling. That's why crits are in the game. Stop stuff like that from happening. Now it all comes down to the Behemoth. Can Muffin take out a Metang from that range of health? The health is going down, and yes he does. Thank you Muffin, you saved the day. So that was a really close match. I mean, literally couldn't have been any closer, so that was a great game, Arcena. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, hopefully gonna be showing a lot more of this Golduck, and hopefully Muffin fairly soon as well. So people say I sound like I'm saying Muffin every time I say Muffin. Maybe I need to enunciate that better. Muffin. Muffin. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.